question that people ask me that usually kind of like sets me off in like a, I don't even know, is when someone's just like, how are you doing? I know, baby. Hi. Hi. Mama loves you. Yeah. Usually I feel like the women that ask that question understand. I don't know how to describe it, but I know like it's very common to get what's called baby blues. And given my background with depression, I really mentally prepared myself to most likely get postpartum depression. And that's kind of what I thought like was the only thing that could happen mentally for postpartum women. Given my history, I can tell you I don't feel sad, I don't feel depressed, but I do feel off. And it's really like, it's hard to describe because you don't want to talk about it, because you don't want to feel judged, and you don't want to almost come to terms with what you're feeling. But I mean, you have to talk about it. If you don't talk about it and you just keep it inside and keep things bottled up, you're gonna explode. Which happens with depression too, you know? So yeah, there's way more things than just postpartum depression if you didn't know. There's postpartum anxiety and there is postpartum rage. And it's so weird that there are these things, because when you go to your OB and you talk about how you're feeling 6 weeks after giving birth or 2 months after giving birth, all these appointments that you go to, they don't just say, oh yeah, you have postpartum depression, or you have postpartum, or you have postpartum rage. They don't just say that. It's not necessarily like, yes, you're bipolar, or yes, you have anxiety. Like, it's so weird, like how do they say you have these things without like a real like diagnosis? I don't know, it just is super complicated. Hi, my girl. You make mommy so happy when I look at you. Yeah. But yeah, a little bit about what I have been feeling. I can honestly say, so when I came home from the hospital, I really thought I was gonna be fine. Those first few days, I was just extremely tired. I think the first day we came home, which was like 3 days after she was born, like I think Steven and I got like in a little fight, but it was the middle of the night. We were waking up every, what, 45 minutes. It wasn't like a fight. We just like yelled at each other, and I think we were just both very, very tired. I know, you made mom and dad sleepy, huh? But like I was totally happy those first few days back home, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna be fine. But shortly after, I started noticing like, I guess what would be called anxiety. I mean, like, I feel like anxiety is different for everybody, but I really started noticing like these weird bursts of just pure anger. And it wasn't towards, let me just get this straight, it was not towards my baby. I have never felt angry towards my daughter. It's just pure anger at the most minor things. For example, if you know me, you know I love my cats. They have been like my children before I had a child, and I would do anything for them, meaning like if like I go out to Target, I get them treats. Like, I love them so much, but like they would just be licking themselves near me or just jump on the counter, and I just would get like the most like infuriating, like it would just like, I would feel this like almost like fiery itchy sensation through my body, to like be mean to my animals. And I shouldn't laugh, but like I've never done anything harmful to my animals. Please, what, baby, you're smiling. Please don't think that. But I would just like get this sensation, and I would literally close my eyes and like imagine like making fists to like hold myself back to not want to do something horrible. I would get like literal visions of picking up my cat like very vigorously and throwing my cat against the wall. I know it's bad, huh, baby? Which is very unlike me. Very unlike me. Yes. And it's just like things like that, like little things that would never bother me before. I've never even felt like anger before, but they would just infuriate me. And it does surpass fairly quickly, I will say. It's just so weird. You feel so out of your body, like where is this anger coming from? Like I literally feel it throughout my entire body, all the way to my fingertips and my toes. Like just pure rage for no reason. I mean, I know there's a reason. So like, I know I'm very sleep deprived. I know I'm stressed. It's so confusing, like the emotions. Oh my gosh. Hi, baby. The range of emotions that you feel, like at the same time, I'm so happy because I'm so blessed to have the most beautiful, healthy, thriving child. And I love her more than anything in this world at this very moment. But at the same time, you just feel so mad. Like I'm angry and I'm just like, I don't know. Like, is that what anxiety is? Like, I don't know. And like I said, it's just a lot of emotions all at one time. And I have a lot of support. I have support from Steven, my mom, friends and family. It just sucks because like you do feel so unlike yourself, and it's like really hard, and like you find yourself questioning so many things, like, am I doing the best that I can? Am I gonna be the best mom? Am I the best mom? Does my child love me? I don't know. And I feel like I'm talking like all over the place. Oof. And also a really big feeling that I have. See, she makes me smile. She really makes me smile. She makes me so happy. I've never ever had like a negative thought towards her. So I don't want you to think that, please. Because I know people on the internet are just so negative. But I want to shed light that like if someone is feeling like this, like you're not alone. Because like sometimes I feel so alone. Like everybody talks about postpartum depression, but I don't think enough people talk about postpartum anxiety and postpartum rage, because I had never heard of them until after I gave birth. Anyways, a really big yeah, you're so happy. I wish I was happy like you all the time. Oh, I love you. Yes. A big way to describe it, when I feel like these like bad feelings, we'll just say, it's when I start feeling like I'm doing everything, yet it feels like I'm doing nothing at the same time. So like, yes, I'm raising a daughter. I'm keeping my house as clean as possible. I'm feeding myself and feeding my daughter. I'm cooking for myself. I'm doing my laundry. I'm doing all of these things, right? Which is a lot. Yet I feel like I'm accomplishing nothing. And that, when I'm like in my own head in that moment, is when I start to feel that like sensation through my body and I just feel rage, and the first thing that's near me, whether it's the cat or something on the TV, or I hear a child at the playground or by the pool, because I live by the playground and the pool, I just get like mad, like pissed. And I'm just not naturally not an angry person or an anxious person, so I keep it inside and I just like do everything to fight that urge because I don't want to lash out. And like, don't get me wrong, there's been moments where the cat has been licking next to me and I've been so mad and I don't do anything to them, but I just like smack the bed really hard next to them. Sorry, I scared you, Chubby, my bad. But like, I'll hit the bed really hard near them to like get them to stop. And that's unlike me, you know, like I would never do that before. But like, I do everything I can to like suppress getting that emotion out because I don't want to be that person. So yeah, that's how my postpartum emotions are going. I have spoken to my doctor, which is very important. Be honest with your doctor if you're feeling these things. See a doctor in the first place. Like, it's so important, because although you feel like, how can they help me? How can they know? There are resources, okay? And given my history, I know this. Yeah, I know, my love. I've been super communicative with my OB since day one. I've told her, because you take these like little quizzes, survey things, and they tally up the numbers to see just like how your emotions are in that month or whatever. I've been very upfront with her since day one that like, yes, I have a history, this is what's going on, blah 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 blah. So like, I told her straight up at my 6-week appointment, like, I'm not doing okay, I don't know what to do, I don't know what this is, I don't feel sad, I don't feel depressed, like I don't know what's going on with my body and I need help. And that's really hard too. Like, I know it's super hard to just like say something, but you gotta just do it. You have to. Like, you're not gonna get better if you don't. You cannot keep these things to yourself. You just gotta let it out. I am in the process of, I'm trying like natural remedies to get rid of like my indifference, my sadness, because I'm sure there's a little bit of sadness there. You know, there's times where like I get sad because like I can't just clean my house like I could before having a baby. And that doesn't make me resent her at all. It's that luxury of just being able to clean my house whenever I wanted to, where now I have to wait until she goes to bed or wait until Steven's home so he can watch her so I can clean the house. And it makes me a little bit sad that I can't do those things. So yeah, there is a little bit of sadness, but I wouldn't say I'm depressed at all. Again, back to what I was saying, I am trying natural remedies to try to help my indifference, my sadness, my anxiety, and hopefully that helps like my rage a little bit. Yeah, but it's freaking hard, dude. It's so hard. And like, another thing that's really hard to overcome is social media. It's a bitch. Like, it really is. I follow people from high school. I follow people who are like influencers, whether they're like influencer moms or just like whatever. But like, I've always, like, I mean, you know that social media is what we want people to see. You know, it's not exactly what's behind closed doors. I know not everybody's perfect. Let's be real. I'm aware of these things. But as humans, we can't help but compare ourselves to other people. It's so hard when you see all these moms that you either know personally or you don't know at all who get to stay home with their kids, and they have husbands who work, and it's like, wow, that should I not be talking about this? Am I gonna get freaking ripped a new one on the internet? Yeah. Okay, I get you, baby. Ooh. Yes, like I was saying, as humans, it's hard to not compare your life to someone else's life that you see on social media. It happens, you know? And that's really hard. It's unrealistic to say, oh, just stay off social media. We're addicted to social media, you know? Hi. That's been a challenge as well, because how am I gonna not look at all these other people that look like so lucky yet not look at them? I don't know. I do my best to remind myself that I am so blessed. So blessed. I have a very supportive partner who I am so grateful for. Like, he's amazing. And like I said earlier, I have the most beautiful daughter. She's healthy, she's thriving, and she's just so cute. I mean, look at her. Yeah, I really try to remind myself that, like, I am super blessed and these emotions aren't gonna be forever. You know, postpartum, this whole, oh, you okay? I know this postpartum emotional journey is not gonna be forever, and I am seeking help. I just wish I knew more before it happened to me. So that's why I chose to make this video, to hop on here, because I did just have a little moment of rage before filming this, and I talked to Steven and he helped me calm down. And I just want other mamas to know, and other people who know of mamas out there who might be going through something, that you're not alone, that like these feelings are pretty normal. Like, let's normalize mental health and talking about it, because it's not talked about enough, honestly. It's really not. I don't know. We just have to take it day by day. I have more good days than bad, which is great. Yeah, mental health, man, it's crazy. But if you're going through something, man, I am with you. I will support you any way I can, whether that's just be talking in the comments. But let's talk about mental health more. It should be talked about more. It should be normalized and supported more, for sure. For sure. It's not forever, huh, baby? Yeah. Say, I'm still super loved. Yes, you're still so loved by me. And Daddy, and Nana, and the cats. Don't forget about the cats. We still love the cats, I promise. The cats are fine. They're loved, they're fed, they're watered, their box is cleaned every day. I promise. I pinky promise. Oh my gosh, if I get like reprimanded for me saying things about my cats. Oh man, I probably shouldn't even put this video online, huh? We're gonna do it. It's okay. We're gonna get through this. And now I don't really know where to end this video, because it's kind of an awkward conversation, which is again why we need to normalize talking about it. I'm not asking for pity. I just hope that if you or someone you know might be going through something like this, just be there and support for them. And yeah, it's a hard feeling when you feel like you can't control what's going on in your own mind and your own body, and they just need support. Huh. Oh, baby. Yeah. You wanna say goodbye? Ba-ba-ba-ba. Hi, happy girl. She's a happy baby, huh? Ew, I just kissed your tears. Are you happy, girl? Hi. Just a happy girl.